Modern Nurse Fest, going into it, obviously this was the second time that they've ever had any type of conference, setting. And I was expecting, more of it to be related to nursing, maybe like the travel nursing or staff side of nursing. And surprisingly, it exceeded my expectations in the fact of it was very much kind of like a mini wellness retreat, essentially. It was not just the standard TravCon style conference where you go in and you are hammered with a bunch of different companies and different, places that they want you to come work for them. This was more of a, let's see how we can make you feel better in your future decisions, whether that's going into a completely different career within the medical field. There were companies that were talking about, holistic type of medicine and things like that, and different avenues that nurses could go down if they were feeling that burnout or that stress from working, from traveling, from, any part of nursing, essentially. It was really nice to see a much more intimate setting and be able to kind of get to know the people a little bit better versus just, walking straight by and seeing people that you've seen 17 times, but you actually know their name, their story, and you get to listen to guest speakers. And so it was very eye-opening. So I actually saw a couple links about it online, and then one of our travelers, one of my specific travelers through Atlas, Lindsay Lawson, she actually brought it up to me and mentioned that it could be potentially a great opportunity for the company, but also for, I, being a nurse myself, having the understanding of what it feels like for other nurses who are going through maybe, a burnout type of feeling, whether they need like a networking, career change, education. They also do like wellness activities. So it was kind of interesting to hear what Modern Nurse Fest was compared to like TravCon that we've been to in the past, where it is strictly, travel nurse related. So I would highly recommend Modern Nurse Fest. It's a very small, it's a very intimate conference that is going to expand. Definitely can see it becoming something larger scale and being a great resource for both staff nurses and travel nurses who may have they may feel like they're in that burnout stage where they don't really know what to do. They don't know really how to work through it. It's a professional conference. It's where people from all different avenues of life are. It's not just the 20-something-year-old nurses and, it's not just retired nurses. It's people from all walks of life and all different avenues. And with it being a wellness, in my eyes, a more wellness retreat than a conference, it's also somewhere that you could kind of network with. I met a bunch of people that were running different companies and seeing how modern medicine can be used outside of bedside is pretty amazing. It not only helps our staff and travel nurses learn new skills and learn how to recover from burnout, but it can also help them explore different career paths, things that may be completely different than something that they would ever imagine doing. So having those connections is really huge.